In terms of education, with the information at my disposal, the University of KwaZulu-Natal has actually shut down for the meantime. So all the students, all the lectures are suspended. So all the students are back home. And that's what has been done in Nigeria. But the major issue is that what will the children, the students be doing at home now, which the Lagos state government has taken an important initiative through the use of online teaching tools or applications. But the tools they used was WhatsApp, and WhatsApp has a capacity of taking 250 students, which is very limited. So what they should have used is the Telegram. Telegram can take up to thousands of students. So as of the moment, most students cannot log on or to register with the Lagos state just for the purpose of continuous learning. And there are private schools that have also taken this initiative too. But basically in South Africa, the level of technology there is higher than in Nigeria. They do have several designed applications that they use for their normal teaching. But it's because of this pandemic that most of the schools are now embracing education applications, just like Zoom Cloud and Google Classrooms. There are applications that can be downloaded that teachers can use to give students notes, assignments, and have real-time interaction with them. So most schools are actually embracing that, which is something that is in the right direction. But like I said earlier, there is so much limitation because most of the students may not have smartphone or laptop to be able to use these tools. And even if they do, they may not have enough money to buy data. So that's a basic limitation that they have, because their priority now is that is about food, meeting minimal basic needs. And that's what their parents will concentrate in. And there are some of the students that are in promotional classes like GS3 and SS3, and those students need to be engaged. So my own suggestion will be the students should be given their scheme of work, and the parents should also be engaged on how to help them, to motivate them to do personal study and to be in the mood of studying. But for the other students, whatever things that they can lay their hands on, like storybooks and informal form of training, can continue. So essentially, what the methodology that the South African educational institution use is very similar to what has been used in Lagos State, which I'm aware of. Not just embrace, we should invest in this kind of technology, meaning that, like in South Africa, most of the students cannot afford to buy laptops, but the government provided the laptop for them, deductible from their scholarship subsequently. But everybody is a policy, you must have a laptop. So it's a policy. So the government invested in that laptop, then the cost was computed and added to their scholarship. And after graduating, the money is deductible from their salary for a number of, they have a means of doing that. So we can also embrace that, invest in technology. Every student learning without a laptop, the person is not serious. We have not started at all. But most of those knowledge that will empower us now is what we discover by ourselves, is a discovery method, inquisitive method. That's what empowers students, not the classroom lecture method. What people are able to discover by themselves. And the major tool you can use is the laptop, because the laptop, you are sitting upon a large body of knowledge which your teachers may not even have access to. So it's not just embrace it, we must invest in it, and we must also have access to data. So it's something that most serious countries have done, and they have almost made sure that every of their learning institution is online. So it's something that Nigeria should also invest in. Definitely, most of the teachers may not be able to collect their salary. And if this situation is not properly managed, it can lead to crisis, Because people, an hungry man is an angry man. They can go to the shops and start looting. So I believe that government should set aside part of their money as an intervention fund and use it to buy food and distribute it, through the community leaders and religious or institution leader, according to the local government and according to the ward that have been delineated before now. So that will actually alleviate whatever problems that can come out of this crisis.